these guys were huge. These guys at that time was like, they're like they were on the verge of being like another black Backstreet Boys. They were pop, you know, kind of stuff. So there was nothing hood about these guys, right? Nothing hood, whatever about them. And they was just selling millions of records. And again, like I told you before, millions of records back then is different from what it is now. Millions of records really was money, really was money. But anyway, so we're out there and we're working at, I think it's either Record Plant or I forgot the name of the other studio that we're out in California working in, right? And so we out there, and Charles and I is happy. So Troy is there, as well. And this is at some time when I don't know. I don't want to say animosity, whatever, started kicking in, but some issues started going on with Troy and myself because I was hanging out with Charles so much, right? You get to see what it was, and then plus the group was telling me. Were telling me about the stuff, whatever that was being said. This is all the internal stuff that was going on, but I'm like, whatever. I didn't care. It wasn't no problem, as far as with myself, whatever, and Charles. So it didn't matter to me. And Charles would call me in, and I would come. But and then at the same time, I'm making money for you. Shut up was basically my attitude. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear. Like none of that stuff, and which was all Charles cared about, whatever as well. We were friends, yes, but I was making money, whatever, for the company, right? So anyway, and he knew that. Bottom line, Barbara knew that, who was basically did all the books, whatever, from Charles, all that stuff. But they all knew what I was bringing to the company. So anyway, so we're out there in California, and the three of us, and we're there. So Troy is at the board like he usually is, prepping whatever for the group, whatever, to come in, right? And so we sit there and we like, everything is just perfect. Like we just like, oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, we're gonna sell, it's gonna be great.